This is Dolynny TV, and welcome back to another edition of, well, Oilers discussion, Bakersfield Condors discussion, whatever the heck goes on this time of year when the Condors are on to the second round of the playoffs, and our Oilers, well, I'd say they've been golfing, but I mean, guys, do you know what the weather's been like in your backyard here in Alberta? It has been awful, absolutely awful this April, May, now into May 1st. So, that leaves us aside. We've got Bakersfield, we've got hopes down there in the AHL. Our prospects are developing at an accelerating rate because of excellent games, meaning something down the line. That is, the line is the AHL playoffs. And today, the Oilers make a move, sign another contract to the, well, organization, and that is 2018 second round, 40th overall draft pick. Yeah, that's Ryan McLeod, ladies and gentlemen. Ryan McLeod, after some strong speculation that he might have started the team out of camp, right? Like some people realistically thought Ryan McLeod might make the Oilers out of the 2018 fall training camp. He didn't, mind you, he didn't. Don't worry, he was down there in the OHL this year, but a lot of potential, a lot of promise for a guy that can do a lot of damage, I think, in my estimation, with guys that we have on the roster, right? Ryan McLeod, a centerman, as far as I know. Hold on, let me double check the positioning. Yeah, he's a centerman, but there's a lot of options with centerman nowadays. You guys have pointed it out, I've pointed it out. Ryan McLeod is a guy who can and will do damage no matter where he is, as you've kind of seen over his course of his career in the OHL. In 62 games in 15-16, he had 20 points, 62 games. I mean, he was, 15-16 at that point. Good young season for sure. And then Mississauga in 16-17, Ryan McLeod came in 42 points in 68 games. Then in 17-18, that draft year, that beautiful draft year for Ryan McLeod. Well, guys, this is where it all comes together. You get him 70 points in 68 games, but the playoffs were a disappointment. Then this year, Mississauga, he was wearing the A again. 38 points in 32 games played. Started the year hot. He was looking good. Got traded to Saginaw. Saginaw tried to do a bit of a run. They got through 17 games. He had 12 points in the playoffs for him. Only 24 points in the regular season. But, you know what? Can't exactly blame him. You know what? It's more of a grind, more of a development focus that year in the OHL after being drafted as opposed to the year of your draft, right? So, for Ryan McLeod, some decent numbers, and now the big news, the Oilers, of course, tweeting it out today. The big thing is the AHL contract and amateur tryout contract, and we'll report to the Condors immediately. So keep him in the organization, get him a chance to play in some meaningful, hard-fought games. These are going to be a step above where Ryan McLeod was playing in the OHL playoffs, and that is, I don't think that's a bad thing. Because it's not the NHL level where the media will be hounding him if he does a bad job, right? Like if you, say, put Cale Makar in that situation and all of a sudden he crapped the bed, the media would be losing their minds about it. Whereas Ryan McLeod, I'm not saying he's as highly touted as Cale Makar or anything. What I'm saying is he's a highly touted guy within the organization and a guy that can and does have the tools to do something. Well, guess what? He's coming in a low-pressure situation. It may be the playoffs. It may be the second round. It may be the first time the Bakersfield Condors have ever made it to, well, A, the AHL playoffs, B, the second round. Where's the expectations? There can't be any. It's just enjoy the ride. It is literally, as the Bakersfield Condors, as Ryan McLeod, as anyone on that team, as anyone in the Oilers organization, Keith Gretzky especially, enjoy the ride. Ladies and gentlemen, just enjoy the ride and see where it takes you. And I think that's exactly why, as I'm saying, it's nothing but a positive result for the Oilers to have Ryan McLeod down there. Sorry, I'm reading a new headline that just came out from Sportsnet.ca. Blueprint for how to fix the Oilers begins with rebuilding blue line. Gee, I've only mentioned that a million bajillion times. But anyway, back to the video topic for today, ladies and gentlemen. So Ryan McLeod, I've already gone over the stats, and now it's kind of where he's fitting into that whole Bakersfield lineup. And I think the interesting thing for the Condors is, of course, the injury to Cooper Marody, where a couple of guys are speculating which way to go with things. But for the Bakersfield Condors, this is, of course, a little bit of an update on them as well. Post-practice, we don't want to see Brad Malone. We want to see the quotes from today. But first, the rest of the details on Ryan McLeod. So Ryan McLeod joining the after party on an ATO and will wear number 28. So Condors Town gets Ryan McLeod for the rest of the playoffs. 3-year entry-level contract for the Edmonton Oilers. And so we get to the Condors and what they're doing. Shane Sterrett, you have to stay even keel whether things are going your way or not. Well, Shane Sterrett, he's been an absolute gamer all year. A guy who's somehow found himself in the most prominent role of the conversation of backup for next year for our Edmonton Oilers. Shane Sterrett, an even keel guy. That's what I like to hear. That's why I'm a big fan of what a guy like Cale Makar brings to the NHL as well. That doesn't solve us anything. So feeding off the energy and hungry for more this weekend, the after party. When we see a crowd like that and how the community is behind us, it gives us so much energy. Caleb Jones, a fan-centric guy, a guy who really appreciates what the fans bring. So guys, these are just quotes from the players that you may not know too much about. That was Tyler Benson there wearing the LeBron James t-shirt. And so there's just too much positivity going down there in the AHL, and realistically, can you be upset with that? I don't think I can be. And for the Condors, they start their playoff run. Pardon me, where is it? Ah, geez, I've lost the date. What the heck? Hold on. Why can't I think of the date? Sorry. Scrambling through. Let's go here. Let's go there and let's get the rest of the information. Series snapshots, division finals. There we go. And that is the Condors. They will play on Friday. That's what I was thinking. Sorry, I wasn't sure if it was Friday or Saturday. Thanks for sticking with me if you did. So for the Bakersfield Condors, they play Game 1 Friday, Game 2 Saturday, Game 3 on Wednesday, then Friday, Saturday, Monday, Wednesday. So going to the kind of Junior B type schedule for the rest of the playoffs of the Bakersfield Condors. And guys, I think realistically, you add Ryan McLeod to the lineup, that just adds so much extra hype. As an Edmonton Oilers fan, it's unreal to see what can do. And now becomes the rest of my conversation. Kind of go from Ryan McLeod signing to the Condors, now to this, is what the Oilers look like next year due to the Ryan McLeod signing. Because what I've said all along about this Bakersfield Condors playoff run is it's that extra show and prove. It's the repeat performance. It's the go out there and show it to me again kind of deal for the Edmonton Oilers and their prospects. And for Ryan McLeod, he played in the OHL, had a very strong training camp. He can put it all together. And you imagine if he's a key contributor to the Condors' playoff success the rest of the way home through the next 3 rounds, I cannot see why he does not get a great look going into next year's roster, right? Then that there adds so many more names, because you got Ryan McLeod, Tyler Benson, Kyler Yamamoto, Jesse Puljujärvi, you've got Joseph Gambardella, Josh Curry, Cooper Marody, right? That's 7 guys up front. Don't forget about defensively. You've got Bouchard, Jones, Bear, and of course Legason. Never mind you, Logan Day maybe in there as well. So for the Edmonton Oilers, guys, it just keeps getting better and better by the day. And I don't know how much better it can get other than the Condors at least winning this second round playoff series, going and maybe getting a third round playoff series. Then fourth round, that jersey will be hanging sometime this summer and we will be good to go. Guys, I'm Tyson, this is Dolynny TV. Sorry for the scrambly update, but there was a kind of trigger effect of everything going from the Ryan McLeod signing to where I wanted to finish this video today. I'm Tyson, this is Dolynny TV. What I want to hear from you guys is what you have for thoughts today on the Oilers, the Bakersfield Condors, Ryan McLeod. What are you thinking after another, well, lackluster news day, but another bright spot for the future for our Edmonton Oilers, guys? Definitely hit me up in the comments section down below, and if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. Let's get talking about the Oilers a little bit more, because I really enjoy doing that as well. Sorry, just that close to 10 minutes. Guys, I will catch you, as always, in the next one.